G'day, it's the Adelaide Old Fart. Today I'm leading a group ride of half a dozen Himalayans and an Africa twin. The plan is to cruise around the dirt roads behind Inglewood for a bit, then up over Checker Hill of Tour Down Under fame, then more dirt till we get to the bakery at Birdwood for pies and lies. We've got a couple of novices in the group, so speeds will be low, but I expect us all to have a good time, and I hope you do too. Thank you. So you've seen this strip before coming in the other direction. It's a settled area. Oops. And he's should have been standing. It's a settled area, crops, horses. I don't know how commercial it is these days. I probably shouldn't be in the middle of the road. Nice and open. Troops are all stretched out behind me, which you'd expect. A couple of leaders in that group, so I've got to be a little bit cautious. There's cattle, so they graze all sorts. Oh, there's a lady with her horsey. One, two, three, four. We're missing a couple. Oh no, there they are, all the way back there. So I've got 6 plus myself. interesting areas. On our left is obviously a property and other properties, farming property. There's also patches of state forest in there. Overcast day, so it's a little on the cool side. Guess I can't call it cold, although I am wearing a jumper. Yes, you northerners, this is what Australia calls cold weather. Well, South Australia. The eastern staters tend to do it at the extremes, but that's just the eastern staters. Here in South Australia we've got a very moderate climate, which is one of the reasons I came home. Yes, sometimes in South Australia it gets so cold in winter I have to decide whether I'm going to wear a jumper or not. Seems to have caught up with me. Nothing like being in a slow coach. Only as soon as I start talking, I slow down. What's the name of the street? Lower Hermitage Road, there we go. Ah, that's what I expected to find elsewhere. I've got new glasses during the week, apart from the fact that I can now see out of my right eye. It's corrected things so that the depth perception's improved and I can actually see the corners quite well now. Dramatic improvement. There we are, Millbrook Road. Back on the good stuff. Looks like they're all coming. And there are the last couple. Okay, so we've got to run through the corners. Back on the brown crumbly stuff. I wonder how many people go flying straight on and wind up in his backyard. Sheep. And this is where it gets complicated again. Need to take not Kersbrook, Fiddler's Gully, Adelaide Gully. This is all grazing, so I've got to watch out for cars coming the other way. So riding in the middle of the road is not the smartest thing I could do this week. It's an old farmhouse, that one. Corrugated iron roof, rendered walls, and right next to it is a brand spanking new one. And that stone one, actually that's an old one too, that's been restored. We don't need to go down Bagshore, we want to go up this way. Someone's growing fruit of some sort. Could be apples or cherries, probably apples I would suggest, but what would I know? Everyone's following me right back behind me. They all know where I am. Won't matter if a car or two gets between us.